Hello guys, this is Abernathy right here, and today I'm going to show you one of my all-time favorite paint schemes in NASCAR. And yes, if you don't know, this is going to be a Kyle Busch diecast if you haven't heard about the news, but yeah. What a horrific time to review a diecast like this one. However, though, I did got this diecast about 10 years ago, because you know, it's a classic review now, so. And I'll be showing you. It's what I got right here. It is the Kyle Busch 2016 M&M 75th anniversary Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. This car right here, in particular, ran during the 2016 chase for the Cup that season, because you know, this is slightly better. This is a lot different than the Speed Weeks version, because you know, you would have the classic red right here, and the yellow would be this side, because you know, the 2016 version, the retro version, was the retro version that he had Speed Weeks, and when I first saw this, it was the classic version, not the standard version. If you don't know, we just tragically lost Kyle Busch about a week ago. Just abruptly out of nowhere. I believe he said there was some complications of Cyprus. When I was watching the Watkins Glen race, he was coughing. He wanted the driver's hospital to give him a shot or something. He goes out when the truck race at Dover, and not even just a few hours later that he was hospitalized with an illness disease. Then suddenly, just not even just that, just that he tragically died. That is definitely a huge loss for NASCAR. We've been losing a lot of NASCAR members lately. In the last, however, 4 or 5 months that we lost several members, between Michael Neck, Greg Biffle, Dennis Hamlin, and now Kyle Busch. Let's just do a 360 of the car. Okay, just scoot out of the way. This car is from the NASCAR Authentics line, as you can tell. As you can tell, this car, I wanted to review this diecast, but I just never got around to somehow or reason I never ended up reviewing this. This car was basically to promote the 75th anniversary of M&M's, which if you don't know what it is, because if you remember back in the 2015 campaign, M&M's and Mars were celebrating the 75th anniversary of Mars Incorporated. So they ran like a fun commercial and everything, so basically it was a standard celebrations of different chocolate fillings. Basically like the golden M&M cars, like there was lots of different variations of M&Ms, like there was the coffee nut, there was the honey nut, and there was the chili nuts. Like different new celebrity collaborations and yada yada yada. Anyways, let's just do a 360. So you got red and yellow right there. I mean, sorry. The modern red and the classic red. A little bit. So RCR has been at a huge, well, 2025 was probably one of the last time that we ever got a chance to see Kyle Busch win in Cup, which is really sad. So the RCR has been on a huge die club for the last couple of years. Austin Dillon is still good with his maybe still set up at Richmond. But other than that, RCR Richard Childress Racing has been really been down. As you know, in this channel, I definitely do miss the M&M's cars, because, you know, I collected all the M&M's cars. I mean, I really wish they would pop back from some random races. We'll probably never see them again. Who knows? But nothing really spectacular. I was rewatching the 2016 NASCAR Chase Cup races, and safe to say he ran decent. He made the championship 4 again for the second year in a row, despite coming up short to the eventual champion Jimmy Johnson. Get the camera. Like, I was really excited. I was so excited to see Kyle Busch win the 2025 Austin race. Well, even though he doesn't win road courses anymore like he used to. But said, if you guys don't know, his last win in Cub did end up being that Gateway 3G car from 2023. It's just mind-boggling that Kyle has not won since 2023. He'd already been winning truck races. Like this year he won Atlanta, and now this year he won at Dover, which that ended up being his final NASCAR run before he just tragically passed away. I mean, it's definitely really just sad that Kyle Busch is gone now. Kyle Busch is one of the first racers I ever met in NASCAR. Like, the first time I met him was at Kentucky. Was it in July 2016? Yeah, it was July 2016. Because I meet him at an M&M's hauler, and he immediately just signs my M&M's hat with me. So, as you may know, 2025 was my last time seeing Kyle Busch in person, which is really sad. Said if you want this diecast, it is rare to find now, because, you know, it's hard to believe this diecast is 10 years old. So, I wish there's something more I could talk about. But I just can't believe Kyle Busch is gone now. So, if you don't mind me if I get too emotional, if I watch this whole Kyle Busch video, but just again, if you want this diecast, feel free to check it out. This has been Abernathy signing out. Rest in peace, Kyle Busch.